Alright, hello everyone, I'm Santi, and in the next 8 minutes I'm going to be talking about prototype. Some of you may have about the word and have some idea of what it is. Any? The formal explanation of a prototype consists on the representation of a design before it exists. Sounds logic, isn't it? But the real meaning is that it's used to evoke creations from the stakeholders in the design process, such as designers, users, or clients. But let me give you a better explanation of this with a story. A friend of mine has this problem of developing a new product or service for a specific users. His users has the problem that they couldn't save their earnings. So in order to engage his users, my friend used the tool of prototype so he can find out how was the ideal way to engage his users. So after several prompts, he came up with the ideal service to engage his users. So my friend's problems was that he didn't know how to engage his target users. By this I mean that he didn't know how were their habits, the experience with the saving issue, or even the skills in managing an online service or application. So generally the problems lies in a lack of enough feedback or alternative solutions for the design or project that you're working on. Through prototype, you can ensure that you will get a fine product or service which can cause interest on your stakeholders. So, prototype helps in 4 different areas. The first one goes for designers. By this, designers design by doing. Prototype works to clarify and set goals in the design process. It acts as a reflective conversation with the materials. Second, it gives the user the experience to let him look and feel the product or service. Third, by prototype, you can test specific aspects so you can make alternative changes or comparative. Finally, it shows feasibility on proving the concept of your project. And you can manage expectations. So far, as we have seen, I said to you the concept, but what can really be a prototype? As a matter of fact, a prototype can be from a simple sketch to an elaborate role-play experience. So here in the slide, I have some samples that you might wonder what is. So here we have, in the first one, we can have storyboards, sketches, as I said, role-play experience. You can have elaborate, solid things. Here we have like prototype that is called Wizard of Oz. As you can see here, the user is like interacting with the screen, like with a video game, and someone in the computer is just sliding the slides, so the user can respond to the video game. Also, we can have like 3D renders. Here you can test like the specific aspects of design or aesthetic. Or we can even do have like a prototype that is called Frankenstein. This consists of that you take objects that already exist and take the functions, the parts that you need to make your own design or the project that you're working on. So a prototype can be reliable as good as you have done a previous and detailed search and examination of the brief that you're working on. These basically function as the foundation pillars to develop the right prototype, it narrows your project process and get you into the straight path for the solution that you're looking for. So if you don't have like a big detailed background where you can go back so you can design your prototype, you don't get into the right path. As you have seen, I presented to you a powerful tool. It is used by designers every day, but even you can use it. You only have to set your goals of what you're looking for. Thanks.
Questions?
In which case you use like Wizard.os or other type of prototyping like Frankenstein?
Well,
There are differences if you use one of them?
As I said, the prototype, you rely on your feedback or your research that you have. So if you're working on, for example, on an online service, you might want to use the Wizard.os prototype because you can test the interaction that has the user with the application. For example, in Frankenstein prototype, you can test the functionality of the product, not the aesthetic like in the 3D render, as I showed. Right? Any other questions? No? All right.